Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vidya Rajagudyam, Pavitramidam Uttamam, Pratakha Abhagavam Dharmam, Sushikam Kortum Abha. This verse we have been discussing. Similarly, Bhakti Yoga, direct connection with Krishna, it is not open for everyone. Neither everyone can take it. It is stated in Bhagavad Gita, Jesam antagatam papam, one who is completely free from all sinful activities. Papa. Anyone who is engaged in sinful activities, he cannot understand Krishna or God. That is not possible. And these are the four principles of sinful activities: illicit sex life, intoxication, meat eating, and gang. These are the four pillars of sinful activities. Why at the present moment people have become so godless? Even big swamis and yogis, all godless. Why? Because they are engaged in sinful activities. Krishna, God cannot be understood by sinful man. That is not possible. But Krishna is so kind. If one takes shelter of Krishna, immediately he becomes free from all sinful activities. Things are there. A person in sinful activities cannot understand Krishna. But if anyone voluntarily surrenders himself to Krishna, he immediately becomes free from all reaction of sinful activities. Now it is up to me to make my choice. Krishna says, Krishna comes therefore. Because we are sinful and at the same time we are part and parcel of Krishna, therefore Krishna is more anxious for us than we are anxious for Krishna. This is the position. Krishna, just like father, a spoiled child, the father is more anxious for the spoiled child. And the spoiled child does not care for the father. This is the position. We are all spoiled children. Anyone who is in this material world, we are all spoiled children. We are all children of Krishna. Many places in the Bhagavad Gita it is stated, Aham bija pada pita, I am the seed-giving father of all living entities in any form, sarva jonishu. There are 8,400,000 forms in water, on land, on the sky, so many different forms of living entities. Nitijya, Devatijjang Naradishu. Deva means in the upper worlds there are demigods. In the middle we are human beings, and lower than these the animals. So we are in different forms of life. Soul is one, that is part and parcel of Krishna. But according to karma, according to desire for material enjoyment, we have taken different dresses. And we are wandering all over the universe according to our karma. Sometimes we are becoming demigods, sometimes we are becoming dogs according to karma. Therefore Chaitanya Chaitamrita Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Ei rupe brahmanda bhramite kono bhagwan ji. Guru Krishna kripaye paye bhakti lata bij. We are wondering all over the universe. When you are doing some pious activities, you are elevated to the higher planetary system, urdham gacchanti sattvastva. When we are not very much pious, but not impious also, ordinary, following moral principles, then madhyetit santi rajasa, and jaganna gunavrittista adho gacchanti tamasa. So in this way, up and down, we are wandering by transmigration of the soul. This is our position. The nonsense civilization, they do not know that what is our main business. They do not know. Ajanata. Parabhavastava abodha jata. Abodha jata. All these living entities born in this material world in different forms of life. Abodha jata, all rascals. All rascals. We can prove they are all rascals. Nobody is intelligent. As soon as he will become intelligent, Krishna de bhaje seva rachati. As soon as he becomes intelligent, he must be Krishna conscious. If he is not Krishna conscious, then we must accept him as rascal number one. We declare it. He may be a very big man in the society, but we take him as rascal number one. That is our challenge. Anyone, he may be an ordinary man, he may be so-called Swami, or may be so-called yogi, or so-called leader, but our test is whether he is Krishna conscious. One test. If he is not, then he is a rascal. That is our challenge. How we are challenging? But because we have got the test. That's like in the chemical laboratory, this test paper. And perhaps most of us we know that urine test paper. If there is sugar, immediately the color of the paper will be different. If there is no sugar, it will remain neutral. Similarly, there is taste paper. What is that taste? That taste is, Krishna says, the Supreme Authority says, that namang dushkitana mudha prapaddante naradhama. Prapaddante naradhama. Maya apurita jnana asuri bhavamasi. So anyone who is not surrendering to Krishna, he must be dushkritina. Dushkritina means he has got brain, but his brain is being utilized for sinful activities. So dushkritana mudha, and rascal who does not know anything, what is God, what I am, what is this world. He is a rascal. He is animal. Mudha means ass. As ass does not know what is God, what I am, what is this world, what is our relationship, what is this universe. Nothing, no knowledge. Mudha and Naradhama. Naradhama means human being is especially meant for understanding this philosophical aspect of life. But one does not care. He is simply acting where to eat, where to sleep, and where to get woman, and that's all. That's his business. This is Mudha. This is the business of hogs and dogs. So therefore, Mudha, Duskitina, Naradhama, this existence was there. So our taste is that. If one is not Krishna conscious, then he must be within these divisions. Naradhama, Mudha, Duskitina, Maya, Apurita. And one who has surrendered to Krishna, then what he is? Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. Bhavanam Janmanamanti Jnanaman Mang Prapaddati Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. That is the test. As soon as he has become Krishna conscious, he has fully surrendered to Krishna, immediately he becomes the greatest Mahatma. So Mahatma Sudurlabha. for a Mahatma like me, because simply by changing dress, that is another thing. Because sometimes this dress gives us good opportunity for easy livelihood. That is another thing. Those who take this dress for begging and for fulfilling the hungry belly, that Mahatma is different thing. He's not Mahatma, he's Duratma. My Guru Maharaj used to say that if one is inclined to collect money by showing deity, it is better to become a sweeper in the street. It is better to become a sweeper in the street because he is earning his livelihood honestly. And this man who is keeping a temple and doing all nonsense simply by showing deity, collecting some money, this class of men, they are most sinful. You cannot do so. You cannot take others' money. You will be debtor. Therefore, gradually, because this class of men develop at the present moment, they have become, in Vrindavan, there are so many temples, they have become, made a business by showing temple, collecting money. This is not good. There must be. Temple means people should come. People should learn the science of God. That is temple. Not that to make a business of temple. Therefore everything, not only in India, all over the world, the churches also, they have dwindled. Now, in Europe and America, so many churches are for sale. We have purchased so many churches because people are no more interested. There is no education. Temple means spiritual educational center. People should come, they should learn what is spiritual life, what is God, what is my relationship. That is temple. Otherwise, if we simply came, therefore, two processes should be followed. Pancharatriki Vidhi and Bhagavad Vidhi. We follow both. Bhagavad Vidhi is the philosophical side of India. And Pancharatriki Vidhi is the worshipping side of temple. How to worship deity, how to dress, how to decorate, how to offer respect. Madhyaji, Manmana Bhavamad Bhakta Madhyaji. Temple worship is a Madhyaji, worshipping the deity. So this is the test. This is the test. So anyone who has fully surrendered to Krishna, he is the greatest Mahatma. So Mahatma Sudurlabha. It is very fine, very difficult to find out a Krishna devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has described that out of many human beings, common man, one is Kurmi. Kurmi means honestly working according to the direction of Veda. Kurmi does not mean that a monkey also jumping, that is also karma. No. Kurmi means one who is acting according to the direction. Dharma karma. In Bengali, this is a common word. Dharma karma. Karma means dharma. And what is dharma? Dharma means varnashram dharma. 4 castes and 4 orders of spiritual life. Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. This is the dharma. This is the division of that. And according to this dharma, one who is acting, that is called dharma karma. That is dharma karma. Not that doing anything becomes karma. Karma means just doing. The Vedas are so arranged that we have come here to enjoy material things. So therefore, there is prescribed duties. The prescribed duty is that you act, you enjoy life. For example, just like in the Vedas, there everything is there. The propensity of sense enjoyment is sex life and eating meat and drinking. This is the propensity. Material life, these are the propensity. Loke babaya amisha madhya seva nityastu jantu nahi tatra choda. Everyone has got natural. What is it? Natural instinct for sex life, for meat eating and for drinking. This is natural instinct. But they are restrained, they are coordinated by the Vedic injunction. Yes, you will have sex life, but you get yourself married. So there are so many paraphernalia for marriage. The subject matter is sex life, everyone knows. Therefore, in Western countries they say legalize prostitution. But actually it is not prostitution. It is regulating the sex life. So Vedas describe, yes, sex life you have, but marriage. And then drinking, yes, drinking you may have by worshipping Chandi, offering him liquor, that is all. Not that you go to the liquor shop and drink. No, restrict. Similarly, eating meat also, yes, you can eat meat, just worship Goddess Kali and have a goat sacrifice. So many rules and regulations. Everything is regulated, but they have avoided this. These Vedic injunctions they have avoided. Now they have open slaughterhouse, liquor house, prostitution. That is sinful. It is actually sinful. Either you do this way or that way. But if you act according to the Vedic injunction, the sinful activities are restrained. The sinful activities are restrained. So that gradually you come to the spiritual platform. This is the Vedic principle. So anyway, one has to become free from the sinful activities, then one can understand. But the easiest method of becoming free from sinful activities is to accept this Krishna consciousness movement. Easiest. Voluntarily give up. It is not very difficult. If the Europeans, Americans can give up, who are trained up in these activities from their birth, if they can give up, what about India? So, it is not difficult. Anyone can give up illicit sex life, meat eating, intoxication and gambling. That's all. This is the restriction of sinful activity. And chant Hare Krishna mantra. If these European American boys can chant Hare Krishna mantra day and night while walking the street, while going in the car, while in the temple, everywhere, while going to sell wood, what is the difficulty for the Indians? There is no difficulty, but they will not do it. That is the difference. They will not agree to do it. If we simply accept these principles, these four restraining principles, no illicit sex, no gambling, no meat eating, and no intoxication, and chant Hare Krishna mantra, your life is happy. This is Krishna consciousness. Anyone can accept it, but they will not do it. Therefore, Krishna says, Namana duskitina mudha papadanti. Because they are rascals and too much attached to sinful activities, they will not do it. This is the problem. Namana duskitina mudha papadanti naradhama. And they have become naradhama because this human form of life is meant for accepting these principles. They are not accepting, therefore they are the lowest of the mankind. So, in India especially, not only India, everywhere, we have been especially encouraged to go on with these sinful activities. They do not like. In the American countries, we see while passing on the street, two sides of the road they are holding, advertising these things, either wine or cigarette or gambling or this or that, or sinful activity. So our first propaganda is to not only give one Krishna consciousness, but also to stop this sinful activity. Just like when you are treated by a physician, he gives you some medicine and also asks you some restriction. Do not do this. Do not eat this. Eat this. So if you are actually interested to get out of this entanglement of transmigration from one body to another, এই রূপে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ভ্রমিতে কোনো ভাগ্যবান জীব. Lord Chaitanya says, we are wandering throughout the whole universe that we do not know. We think that after finishing this body, everything is finished. But that is not the fact. Otherwise, why there are so many varieties of life? The varieties of life are because there are varieties of sinful activities. Because there are varieties of sinful activities, therefore we have got varieties of them. Otherwise, if there would have been one class of activities, why there are different varieties of body? This is common sense. Who is giving us this difference? My body is different from your body is now we are sitting here, say 50, 100 men. Everyone's body is different from another body. Then you go to other species of life, that is also different from another. So why this different? Because we are differently situated according to our karma. Karmana daivanetrina janta deha upapatti. Karmana daivanetrina. We act according to our whims, but that whims is judged by daivanetrina, by a higher superior authority. Just like Jamaraj. Then we get another body. This is the process. Jang jang bapi sanan lopo. Tajatante kalevaram. Bhagavad Gita also says that we should be very, very careful. We should be very much cautious to utilize this human body perfectly. That is Krishna consciousness movement. We are simply teaching people how to utilize this human form of body properly, so that you can be saved from future danger. Saved from future. But they are so poor. Naradhama, Duskitina, Maya, Puritagyana. They are thinking that this Krishna conscious movement is a religious sentimental movement. They are dancing and chanting. No, it is the most scientific movement. Any scientist may come and talk with us, we shall convict. It is the most scientific movement to save the human society. Therefore it is called Rajavidya, the king of all knowledge. And Rajaguhyam, we do not know how we are passing through the hands by the manipulation of nature. Prakite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasam. Ahankara vimuratma kattaham iti mannati. Ahankara vimurat, by false puffed up position. I am this. This is false puffed up position. This is not a permanent position. But we are falsely proud of our position, that there is no authority, there is no God. Whatever I am doing, it is all right. Nobody can check me. This is madness, crazy. পিশাচি পাইলে যেন মতিচ্ছন্ন হয়, মায়াগ্রস্ত জীবের সেই দশা উপজ. And when a person is ghostly haunted, as he talks all kinds of nonsense, similarly one who has come under the grip of this material nature, mayagrasta jiv, is talking all nonsense. All nonsense. All this politics, sociology, everything, without reference to the salvation of soul or self-realization, without knowing our spiritual position. They are all nonsense talks. পিশাচি পাইলে যেন মতিচ্ছন্ন হয়, মায়াগ্রস্ত জীবের সেই দশা উপজায়. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that এই রূপে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ভ্রমিতে কোনো ভাগ্যবান. Bhagwanji means those who are coming to our contact. They are Bhagavan. They are getting the opportunity of Krishna consciousness. Guru Krishna Kripaya Paya Bhakti Lata. In this temple there is Guru and there is Krishna. And we call people to take the mercy of Guru and Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness. If one is fortunate enough, he'll take this opportunity and make his life successful. This is Krishna consciousness. Rajavidya. All these centers are being opened to give opportunity to the people to take advantage of the mercy of Guru and Krishna. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cult. Guru Krishna Krishna. Without Guru, you cannot have mercy of Krishna. You cannot jump over Krishna like monkey. That is not possible. Krishna will not accept. If you think that without Guru, I shall jump over Krishna and he will be merciful upon me, that monkey's business will not be accepted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore says that Gopi Bhaktu Padakamalo Daso 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 Dasanudaso. You have to become the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of servant. Then Krishna will be pleased. If you jump over Krishna, Krishna have come. Krishna is not so easy. Therefore, Guru Krishna Kripaya. If you are sincere, the Krishna will be much, first of all. Then Krishna will direct. If you are sincere, Krishna will direct you that approach such and such Guru. And if Guru is pleased, then you get Krishna. The Guru Krishna Kripaya. Both parallel line. Ei rupe brahmanda bhamite kono bhagwan jeev Guru Krishna Kripaya Paya Bhakti Lata Bij. Guru Krishna both want. Jasya deve para bhakti jatha deve tatha guru. Tasyaite katita jarta prakashanti mahatma. This is Vedic Indian. If you want to be elevated to your real constitutional position, then you have to take these principles. Guru Krishna. Jasya deve para bhakti jatha deve tatha guru. The Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasad. Guru. Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasad. Jasya aprasadat nagati kutopi. Dhyayam stubham tasya. Bandi gurasri charanaramanda. So this is Rajavidya, Rajagujjam. This is the secret. Guru Krishna Kripa. We should take advantage of this Rajavidya, devotional service, and take the mercy of Guru and Krishna and make our life successful. And it is very easy. It is very easy. Prattakham avgavam dharmam susukham kortum abhayam. Susukham. Very easy and very pleasing also to execute devotional service. Very pleasing. Simply we are doing what we are doing. We are dressing, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu, we are simply chanting about Vishnu, Lord Krishna. We are hearing about Krishna. We are decorating Krishna. We are feeding Krishna, offering nice food stuff. And the benefit is coming to us. When we see Krishna so nicely dressed, how pleased we become. Krishna has got many dresses. But if you dress and see Krishna, you become pleased. You become pleased. Krishna does not require your dress or food. If you offer nicest food to Krishna, it comes to you. Anyone can do. What we are doing in this temple, everyone can do at home. What is the difficulty? No, they will be engaged in sinful activities. The intoxication, and eating and gambling and these things, that thing. They will not accept. That is difficult. Otherwise, anyone who accepts this Krishna consciousness movement, his life is successful. Very simple. Susukham kortumam. To execute this Krishna consciousness movement is very pleasing. And prattakham, and you will understand directly how you are advancing. So, where is the difficulty? The difficulty is dogged obstinacy, they will not do it. Oh, why shall I do it? This is difficult. Dogged obstinacy. Otherwise, no difficult. Raja Vidya Raja Gujjam Pavitram Paramamidam. Pavitram, very pious activities. Pavitram, anything done on account of Krishna, that is pious. There is no contamination. Opiche Sudurachar, even in the public eye, it may appear sometimes that it is not pious. Still it is pious. Mannivitte kritam papam. If one does, but we should not do that. But even that, just like Krishna, Arjuna was considering that killing the other party, his kinsman, this is pap. Why shall I do this pap? But he did it. But how he did it? For Krishna. So that pap became punya. Is it not? From the Bhagavad Gita you can understand. He was hesitating to fight with his kinsman, his brother, nephews, grandfather. He was concerning Papa. He said, I do not want this kingdom which is smeared with the blood of sinful activities. He said like that. Naturally, killing is sinful. But when he did it for Krishna's sake, Krishna said that you must fight. And when Arjuna agreed, yes, Karishe Vachanantam, after hearing Krishna perfectly, he said, Karishe Vachanantam, my illusion is over. What is that illusion? Illusion means whatever you do for Krishna, that is not power. Jat karosi jat juhos. But you must do according to the order of Krishna. Or according to the order of Krishna's representative. You cannot manufacture your work. That you cannot. Arjuna did not manufacture. Arjuna acted by the order of Krishna. Similarly, if we do by the order of Krishna or his representative, there is no question of sinfulness. There is no question of sinfulness. So, this is Rajaguhyam. We cannot understand sometimes Rajaguhyam. Therefore, it is very confidential. Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Paramamidam Prattakham Avagavam Dharmam Susukham Kastumam. Dharma, this is real dharma. To execute the order of Krishna, that is real dharma. We cannot manufacture dharma. I have several times explained. Dharmantu sakshad bhagavat pranit. Dharma means the order of Krishna. That is dharma. Otherwise there is no dharma. All are dharma. Otherwise, how Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityaj. Give up all nonsense dharma. Simply surrender unto me. This is dharma. Therefore, it is said, Prattakham avagavam dharma. You are acting some religious activities, you do not know whether it is pious or impious. But when you act under the order of Krishna and his representative, it is Prattakham avagavam. Directly to understand, that is dharma. This is dharma. Prattakham avagavam dharma. And Susukham kartum abhavam. The spiritual master says that God says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam, Kalo nasti iva nasti iva nasti iva gatiranda. This is direct order. We execute this direct order. Therefore, we know that I am carrying out the direct order of Krishna, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Prattakham avagavam, directly you can understand, yes, you are right. There is no difficulty. So, then Krishna says, Asaddhana Purusha Dharmasyasya Parantava Aprapam Mang Nivattanti Mrityu Samsara Bhatmani. This is very important. Mrityu Samsara. What is this samsara? Samsara means that you take your birth once and live for some time, then you die, then you accept another body, and then again live for some time, then you die, then you accept another body, and that body you do not know what kind of body you are going to accept. Tatha dehantaram prapti. Krishna says, dehantaram prapti, transfer to another body. But what kind of body? That is not mentioned. That will depend on your work. You may get the body of a demigod, you may get the body of a dog, you may get the body of a tree, you may get the body of a snake, and according to your karma. So here it is said, asaddadhana purusha. Those who are not interested in this Rajavidya, devotional service, asaddadhana, no faith. Asaddadhana purusha, dharma, this is dharma, real dharma. Devotional service is real dharma. Because dharma means dharman tu sakshat bhagavat pranita. Bhagavan says, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. Bhagavan says, man mana bhavavad bhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. This is dharma. This is dharma. Otherwise you can manufacture so many other dharma. That is not dharma. That is your concocted dharma. But real dharma, this is sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam. Man mana bhavavad bhakta madhya. This is most confidence. That. So anyone who is not interested in this dharma, but he manufactures his own dharma, then what happens to him? Asaddadhana purusha dharmasya padantapa. Aprapa ma. He does not get it. Does not get it. This is the mission of human life, to go back to home, back to God. That is it. Takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti kaun. The real mission of life, how to go back to Krishna. How to go back to Vaikuntha Loka, the spiritual world. That is real mission. But that we do not know. Therefore is most confidence. People do not know it. That there is another world, a spiritual world. There is Vaikuntha Loka. This material world is 1/4 creation. Athva bahunaitena kinyatena tavarjuna ekangsina vishtavya aham krishnena. This material world is maintained as 1/4 of the creation. The 3/4 of the creation is the spiritual world. Parastasmat tu bhava anya. There is another nature. So we do not know that. There is no education. We are simply interested with this one planet. There are so many material planets. But above that, there is another spiritual world. And there are innumerable spiritual planets also. They are called Vaikuntha Loka. And the topmost Vaikuntha Loka is Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna Loka. So we have no information. So if we execute this devotional service, Rajavidya, then we can go back to home, we can transfer to the spiritual world. They do not know. Asaddadhana. Then aprapama, they do not know how to go back to home, back to world. Aprapama. Then what happens? Aprapama nivattante mittu samsara. He remains here in this material world and goes on transforming, transmigrating from one body to another, one body to another. And we should know, we should be very responsible that what kind of body we are getting next. If you don't care, big professors, big learned scholars, they say that after finishing the body, our men in Delhi, New Delhi, they are making some live members amongst the parliamentary MPs. So one MP said that we don't believe in this. The last perfection is to become zero. To become zero. Because they cannot think, those who are materialists, they cannot think that there is another spiritual world. They cannot think. Therefore, this zero theory, Shunyavad, was propounded by Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha propounded Shunyavad because the people are so restless, they could not understand. There was no necessity. There is no necessity. He simply said Nirbana. stop this nonsense, material life. But after material life, what is there? That he did not include. Because these fools and rascals will not understand. Therefore he did not say, Sunnava. Make it Sunna. Just like foolish person suffering from some disease, he wants to kill himself, sometimes commit suicide, because he does not know that after suicidal policy there is no stoppage. You will have to become a ghost. Means because you have disobeyed. God has given you certain type of body. You have to stay in that body for certain period. That is obedience to God. If you untimely kill this body, then it is sinful. Just like you are put into prison house for a certain number of months or years. Before that period, if you flee away, then you are again punished. Is it not? Because you did not fulfill the terms of your prison life, then again you become criminal. Similarly, those who kills another body, or those who kill another body, or those who make suicide, they become again criminal. Again criminal. This is the law of nature, but they do not know. Therefore, one who does not know the laws of nature, maya dhakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam, the prakriti, the laws of nature is going on under the direction of Krishna. One who does not know, asaddha dhana, one who has no faith, purusha dharmasya parantapa, aprapaman. The result is, he does not go back to home, back to Godhead. Then what is nivartante? He wanders, he travels within this material world. Mrityu samsara vartu. Because you cannot avoid mrityu. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. This is the law of this material nature. Mrityu samsara vartu. But if you want to avoid this, mrityu samsara vartmane, then you must be Krishna conscious, you must surrender to Krishna. Devi jesa gunamayi mama maya durattaya mameva jappapadanti maya metang taranti taptadi aham punarjanma naiti mameti. These things are there. So you should read Bhagavad Gita very carefully, with attention, as it is, without malinterpretation, with rascal interpretation. Try to understand, make your life successful. This is our propaganda, Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness movement is not a manufactured movement. It is simply based on this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna. Bhagavad Gita means Krishna. Krishna, everything Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. We are simply placing Bhagavad Gita as it is. And if we are fortunate enough to understand Bhagavad Gita, our life is successful. The Bhagavad Gita is there, the teaching is there, the example is there. Why should we not accept and make our life successful? That is the prashna. Then Krishna says, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat abhakta murti. Abhakta murtina, the impersonation. We understand Krishna is person. And what is impersonal? Impersonal is the expansion of Krishna's energy. Just like we can understand by this example that the sun is person, localized. It is a globe. And within the sun there is sun god. The sun god is a person. His name is Vivasya. That is also stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Imam Vivassati Yugam Partamanaham Abhayam. So Krishna spoke this Bhagavad Gita first to sun god. So when as Krishna spoke in this word to Arjuna, Arjuna is a person and Krishna is also a person. Nitya Nityanam Chaitana Chaitana. Similarly, Krishna spoke to sun god, he is also a person. But that person should, God, I will say, sun god, his bodily rays is the sunshine. And in the sunshine, the whole material world exists. Similarly, there is real sunshine, which is called Brahma Jyoti. that is coming out of the body of Krishna. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadannaku. So this impersonal Brahma, Sarvam Khaluidam Brahma, that is Krishna's personal rays. Therefore Krishna says here, Maya tatamidam Sarvam. Sarvam, idam Sarvam. Sarvam Khaluidam Brahma. Because it is Krishna's bodily rays. Therefore, in that sense, you can take anything as Brahma, Sarva Khalidam, because nothing is different from Krishna. Idang Visham Bhagavani Tara. The whole creation is also Bhagavan. But it appears as different. It appears as different. So, this is explained here. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat tabbakta murtina. Masani sarvabhutani. Everything is resting on me. Just like in the sunshine. On the sunshine, all these material planets are resting. Similarly, everything, these universes are resting on Krishna's bodily sun, Brahmajyoti. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadannaku. Masani sarvabhutani nacha hang tesu avastita. This Mayavadi philosopher says, because everything is Krishna, then why shall I go to temple? Why shall I say worship Krishna? But everything is Krishna, why not this Krishna? This is also Krishna. But their poor brain cannot understand. They simply preach impersonalism. But here it is described. What is impersonalism? Impersonal means expansion of Krishna's energy. That is impersonal. That is also Krishna, but indirect. Everything is there. Mastani sarva, but you cannot find out Krishna there. So, this material world is also expansion of Krishna's energy. Bhumira panara vayu khangamano buddhi. Bhinna me prakriti ashtadha. They are also my energy, but they are separated. So although separated, because it is coming from Krishna, it is also Krishna. Because everything coming out of gold, that is also gold. So in higher sense, practically there is no material